Hello and welcome to chess, the game that you beat your grandpa in one time and you think you could go and become the world champion only to have your dream shattered by an 8-year-old Indian kid that barely knows how to read on chess.com. We've all been there, man, it's okay. The predecessor of chess has appeared in India in 7th century AD. The game was called Chaturanga and it's the OG chess all the gangsters play. The king moves the same as he does now, so does the rook and also the knight. But the all-powerful queen is not near as strong because it's ancient times and women were nerfed back then, so it just moves one space in any direction. The bishop is replaced by an elephant that has a shit ton of rules. I'll just list them up on the screen, you can read them if you want. You should. The pawn is also the same but can't move 2 squares on its first move. And then the Silk Road came, trade flourished, and the game marched west to Persia, where some names were changed and the king was renamed to Shah. Some countries named the entire game after that. Kinda weird, man, I don't know. This is the version that's played internationally and you probably play too, but if you are from the east, you would know other different spin-offs of the game like the Chinese Xiangqi and the Japanese Shogi. You know, man, it would be kinda funny if they were the international chess and instead of sacrificing the rook, you would hear sacrificing the.
救救我！我的家人被扣为人质。
After some time in 15th century Spain, the pieces that you know and love today gain its normal movement. The queen became the most powerful piece on the board, and maybe the first girl boss of history. And the elephant transformed into a bishop. In this period, the game was brought from the royal courts of kings to the peasants like us, and with that became one of the most beloved games in Europe. And with so many people playing it, the first books of theory emerged, and you know, the nerds could have their fun. This period is known as the Romantic era of chess, where you would do daring moves, sacrificing your own pieces to gain an advantage and deliver a sweet checkmate. But in the time of the Cold War, the game became a test of intelligence between the USA and the Soviet Union. So the actually good players developed a more strategic approach, known as positional chess, and this playstyle beat every Romance players every single time. So the fast-paced fun era of the game has ended. So hearing the prestigious history of chess, you might want some chess glory, but be aware, becoming a grandmaster on this game is near impossible without serious dedication. And with that amount of effort put in memorizing games, looking at checkmate patterns, learning openings, you could become a neurosurgeon and make 100k a year, man, but you do you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.